France, 1739. The night is heavy with damp and silence, broken only by the slow creak of wooden beams in the prison courtyard. A pale moon, bruised by thin clouds, hangs low above the towers of the prison walls, casting a dull silver upon the cobblestones slick with evening mist. At the center of the square stands the pillory, an ungainly structure of oak and iron, dark with age and use. There, bound to it by wrists rubbed raw, is a witch. Her gown, once the green of forest moss, is torn and stiff with dried mud. Her hair, a wild spill of black, clings to her face in damp strands. The torchlight from the watchman's post flickers across her features, revealing neither fear nor pleading, but a strange calm, a resignation that borders on defiance. The scent of pitch and straw lies thick in the air, for the pyre has already been built. Its outline looms like a crouched beast at the far end of the square, awaiting dawn's cruel spectacle. Somewhere, an old church bell tolls the hour, its sound hollow, as though swallowed by fog. Then a figure appears from one of the doors, a man hurrying on his way, pulling his hood of old rough wool over his head. He sees the unfortunate creature pilloried at the center of the square. His nose twitches. Magic. He can smell it. And she can smell it on him too. She lifts up her head to look at him.
It seems not all sorcerers are destined to burn equally.
I am sorry. It appears the king is in need of my services. I am not destined for the pyre, but rather for the new world.
Lucky?
Yeah, that remains to be seen. What exactly are you accused of?
Being a woman with knowledge.
More specifically.
Soothsayer. A man from the king's court paid me handsomely to tell the truth. But what he wanted were pretty lies.
Prophetess, then.
I have my ways.
Perhaps you would do me the courtesy of looking ahead and telling me my fortunes in the new world.
Will you break these chains?
Depends how pretty the lies, or how ugly the truths.
I see a majestic mountain filled with ancient power. I see that you will form an entire city around it, according to these dreams. And that the city will either prosper or fail according to these dreams. I see that you will have 3 children. One, the oldest, will be a shadowy lover of pleasure. He will be most like you, and will be called Vico. The youngest will be your favorite. He will be the best of you, and be named after your father, Rinaldo.
And what of the middle child?
A daughter? She will vex you the most.
And what will be her name?
My mother's name, Annabelle.
Her mother's name. And who will be their mother then? prophetess or an expert manipulator.
Is there a difference?
Three. Always three. It occurs to me I enjoy newfound influence with the king. Perhaps I might be able to persuade him to banish you to the new world as well, instead of offering your beautiful face to the cruelty of the flames.
Perhaps. And what if he cannot be persuaded?
Well, I am a magician after all, aren't I?
What is your name?
Rinaldo de Trois-Echelles, je mène. At your service. Et vous, mademoiselle?
Calomé de Troye.
De Trois.
Always three. There is something more you should know.
My fate?
Hmm.
No. I really shouldn't. But I shall return.
I know.
And with that, Ronaldo returns to his king to convince him that his trip to the New World should not be undertaken alone, but rather in the presence of Calomé, for better or for worse.